Hey, Shug. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. So we're going to do the weekend reading today. I just felt like it. Okay, so we're going to do it even though today's Thursday. We're preparing for the weekend. The weekend starts for me tomorrow. So I want you to have your message early. Okay. I want you to know what's coming in for you this weekend. Okay. Now, if the reading does not resonate, don't try to make it. Okay. But do check out your other placements and also check out the collective energy. And I want to do the collective energy as well. How you guys feeling? I hope you're doing well. So let's get started. Okay. Pay attention. Pay attention. That tends to happen when I'm not paying attention. Right? When I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay. All right. You ready? I'm going to do the collective energy first. And we're going to go down. Traditional zodiac from Aries down. Okay. Ready? Go. For the collective. No more chapters. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What can the collective, what's coming in for the collective this weekend? Yeah. What's coming in collectively for the collective this weekend? Please make it clear, Spirit. Thank you so much. What's coming in for the collective this weekend? Okay. Days, weeks. Okay, that's showing. Heartbroken, grief, shock, emotional pain. Okay. And new love, reconciliation. Okay. Because of Ice Queen, don't back down. Okay. So if you've been in an energy, look, can't let go right behind it. If you've been in an energy collective where, either you're dealing with someone that's not backing down, or you're in an energy where you're not backing down, maybe you've been experiencing days and weeks of grief or emotional pain, there could be a reconciliation or even new love that's coming in. It almost like takes this energy away. That's the energy I'm feeling. Okay, so you may meet somebody this weekend. You may encounter some new love this weekend. I don't know. You may reconcile with someone this weekend. Okay, so for the collective spirit, yeah, the Ten of Swords is showing with the Five of Cups. Okay, there's definitely some type of betrayal that has produced grief, sorrow, pain, disappointment. Okay, but you're manifesting either a new perspective, a change in perspective, or like an awakening. Okay, either in yourself or in someone else. Okay, so why is days, weeks here for the collective spirit? Days, weeks, days, weeks. Why is this here for the collective spirit? Days, weeks. Okay. All right. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe for days and weeks, you've been like dolo solo. Okay. Doing your own thing. Maybe because you're in this energy of Ice Queen. You're not backing down, whatever. Nine of Pentacles. You've been doing things on your own. Okay. Especially with the Ten of Swords showing. Okay. Well, Spirit can be saying, your single days are over. Okay. Because with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, it's like you being independent, you doing things on your own ends. Okay. And it's because the Ace of Pentacles, a solid new beginning. All right. Yep. Maybe you needed that break period because the Four of Swords energy was right behind this Ace of Pentacles. So it's kind of giving the energy of you needed a break. Okay. You may have needed a break from whatever situation you're not backing down from. Okay. But let's see. Heartbroken, grief, shock, emotional pain. Why is this here for the collective spirit? As what's coming in this weekend. Okay. Might have been days, weeks that you've been kind of doing things on your own, single, right? But the Ten of Swords energy is saying that's over, that's done. Why is heartbroken here for the collective? The Three of Swords. The heartbreak or the grief the shock, the emotional pain, Three of Swords energy, is changing a perspective, Hangman energy. This can also be an energy of surrendering, okay? And if you're letting it go, okay, Spirit is saying that's the right thing to do. That's justice, okay? Six of Wands energy, that's a win, okay? That's a good thing. Because you do have new love here, or even a reconciliation, okay? So if you have been going through some type of grief, shock, emotional pain, if you are surrendering it or letting it go, or even changing your perspective on it, that's good. Why is new love here? Reconciliation for the collective. New love, reconciliation for the collective. Okay. With the Ace of Pentacles showing, okay, all right. The Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Okay. Whatever new love is coming in, or even a reconciliation that is coming in, you may be on the fence about it, okay? Because the Page of Wands is communication. It's exciting communication, but it's communication about action. And to me, it's action taken or action to be taken. But whatever someone is saying, you feel like it's problematic. There's an interference in it. It's like a issue, okay? An issue with a new start, or with something starting, okay? Yeah, the world. Maybe something isn't over, okay? Maybe something isn't over because it didn't turn over, all right? Maybe something isn't over. But why is new love here? Reconciliation for the collective. New love, reconciliation. Okay. Six of Wands. Okay. So you are going back and forth with whether this will actually work, or whether to give this any attention. And it's because of the Knight of Cups energy. This is someone that is coming in, expressing themselves, giving of themselves emotionally, and you're on the fence. You're on the fence of like, is this this going to work out? It could be because of this emotional pain, all right? So Spirit could be saying, listen, your single days are over. So accept this solid new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. The energy of you doing everything by yourself, or you having to, kind of be solo with it, is ending either in a reconciliation or in something brand new. Okay. Because you could reconcile with someone and it be in a more stable way. So the overall energy is Ice Queen, don't back down. Why is Ice Queen, don't back down, the overall energy for the collective? For what's coming in this weekend? Why is Ice Queen here? Okay, you may be like in the energy of, like not wanting to back down, but with the Nine of Cups energy, Spirit saying like you're getting your wish. Okay. The Page of Swords energy and the Hangman is saying, Spirit's kind of saying like you need to let something go, or you need to, like, something needs to be released, or change your perspective. You need to, because you may be in an energy where you're not backing down. Spirit can be saying, you need to change your perspective, or you need to just release that. Okay. Especially if it's making you, putting you on the fence when it comes to new love or even a reconciliation. Why is Ice Queen here for the collective, Spirit? Okay. Why is Ice Queen here for the collective? Spirit's like, you're getting your wish. You're getting what you want. So you know what you need to do. Okay. The Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. All right. So this is a masculine energy. Okay. So it's a masculine energy that is taking the lead, taking control, taking responsibility for something that may have been held back, or maybe even holding on to something unhealthy. Okay. Especially if it calls Knight of Pentacles energy for things to move slow, for things to be like stagnated or whatever. Okay. Yeah. If it calls things to be held up. Right. If you're kind of digging your heels in, Spirit could be saying like, you need to let that go. Okay. Because someone's taking ownership for this Four of Pentacles energy. Either them holding on to something unhealthy, or holding back because of something unhealthy. All right. I'm getting the energy for one more for Ice Queen. Yeah, there it is. The Ace of Swords energy. Okay. The Ace of Swords energy and the Seven of Swords. The Spirit's giving you the confirmation. You may not trust in it. Seven of Swords energy. But Spirit's like, no, Ace of Swords energy. You can trust in this. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, especially if like someone's trying to commit or work on things. You know, you may resist, but Spirit's like, you can trust in this. Ace of Swords. You can trust in what you're hearing. You can trust in what you're receiving. So that's what I have for you, Shug. Moving on to Aries. Here you go. I hope that helped, collective. I hope that helped. Okay. All right. Aries. Let's see. What's coming in for you, Aries, this weekend? For Aries, Spirit, please let the messages be clear, true, and for the highest good. All the Aries. Aries, ready? What's coming in for Aries this weekend, Spirit? Please make it clear. Healing, okay? Healing, self-care, okay? And it is because of make a choice, all right? Days and weeks is right behind that, okay? Yeah, peanut butter to your jelly is right behind that. So you're healing. And it could be because you're making a choice, with make a choice being the overall energy for the weekend. Let's see. For Aries, Spirit, why is healing the energy that is coming in for Aries this weekend? Why is the energy healing that's coming in for Aries this weekend? Okay. The healing is coming in because someone is planning to give to you. Okay. Someone is either planning or planning to, like, you know, be fair or give equally, or, you know, things recover for you because of someone's support, or, you know, planning to give equally. But the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, this could be financial help or support, especially if you've been maybe disappointed. Three of Swords in someone. Okay. Sure. Three of Swords. Okay. The Six of Swords is right behind that. Things are moving into a better state because of this healing. Star energy. Okay. All right. So why is healing self-care here the energy that is coming in this weekend for Aries? Healing, self-care for Aries this weekend. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Okay. You have the Star energy, the Four of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay. So this healing is coming through for sure with the Star energy. The Four of Cups energy is the energy of rejection. Rejection, but also like dissatisfaction. The Sun card is on the bottom and the Fool. Okay. I feel like the Hermit energy is someone that's like reflecting on things, you know, they're you know, maybe looking back at, you know, past experiences, what they might have done, things they might have said. And I feel like someone's not happy with what they're thinking about, or what they're, you know, coming up with. Okay, with the Sun card energy and the Fool, it's like someone recognizing, or like it being illuminated, that someone's been like foolish, or maybe like going about things in the wrong way. Okay, so the Star energy is healing because of someone either feeling the rejection, okay, or even like feeling the disappointment. Okay, why is the healing self-care energy here? Yeah, Four Swords. Okay. The healing Four Swords energy is coming through because of someone realizing something. The Page of Swords energy for me says, I know. Okay, I know, you know, where I might have not been clear. Seven of Cups energy, where things might have been a little murky. Maybe I wasn't sure, and like maybe I didn't understand why Aries was upset, or maybe you didn't understand. It's like with the Page of Swords energy, you know. Okay, so this healing is coming through because of you knowing what needs to be addressed, or you knowing what needs to be checked. Okay, this healing is coming through because of someone else knowing, right? You know, what needs to be fixed or worked on, right? If you're giving someone, you know, if it's been like an energy of rejection with the Four Cups energy, someone is reflecting on that. Anything else for healing and self-care? Okay. For Aries, you have the Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Three of Cups. It's because of the Two of Wands, okay? The Two of Wands is a choice, right? So someone is choosing, okay, a direction with clarity. Ace of Swords energy. It's like I know for sure what direction I want. Okay, I'm making a choice with certainty. Ace of Swords energy. So if someone was like indecisive, going back and forth between or on a judgment, okay, or a decision, either to come together or going back and forth with this decision or judgment because of other people, is the energy of a choice, which is your overall energy for the weekend, Aries. Make a choice. And maybe you've told this person, maybe you've had this conversation, like, got to make a choice. And maybe it's been days, weeks, right? A choice is being made. And it's because of someone reflecting on the disappointment. This healing is coming through for someone that was uncertain on what judgment to make. Okay? All right. All because of this make a choice. Why is make a choice here for Aries? Why is make a choice the energy that's coming in for Aries this weekend? Yeah, see? Because someone is disappointed. Five of Cups energy is like, I've had the time to look at this Four of Cups. I'm getting rejected. I'm getting pushed away. Now, boom, Five of Cups. I see it, okay? I see like, dang, all the things I might have done, I'm starting to reflect on what I should have did, what I shouldn't have did, it's that energy of reflection. And someone feeling bad about it. Ten of Wands. It's a weight. It's heavy. It's a heavy weight, especially if the Queen of Cups energy, with the Queen of Cups energy right behind that, you've been loving and caring, or you've been open and you've been supportive. It's like that disappointment is something that is weighing heavy on someone. A choice is being made because of the stagnation. Someone taking their merry old time, Knight of Pentacles, to commit Hierophant energy. Okay? Yeah, someone's disappointed by that, because they've had time to reflect. Hermit energy. Could be a Virgo, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Scorpio, could be an Aquarius. Okay? Anything else for make a choice for Aries? I just gave you the signs of the majors. Okay, the Four of Wands, and Temperance. Okay, so if you've been in a connection with this person, Four of Wands, it's balancing out. If you want a relationship with someone, things are balancing out. If it's about a home situation, things are balancing out. Okay, so with the Four of Wands energy, things are starting to neutralize. You're getting your wish. Nine of Cups. Okay, a choice is being made because of someone's disappointment in how slow things are moving or the stagnation in a connection. Things are starting to balance out. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that helped. Moving on to Taurus. All right. For Taurus, Spirit, what's coming in for Taurus this weekend? For Taurus, who's having me? Hey, Bishop. Doing weekend readings early. Okay. For Taurus, Spirit, what's coming in for Taurus this weekend? Please make it clear, Spirit. Thank you so very much. Okay. Taurus, you have friends and fun support. Okay. I want to kiss you. Okay, so somebody I want to kiss you. And anger, arguments, conflict. Okay. As well as gaslighting, denial, mind games, emotional control. Okay. Because of celebration dating. Okay. So if you're celebrating this weekend, Taurus, if you're dating this weekend, what's behind that? Dream big is right behind that, right? Maybe you're dreaming big. Maybe, you're celebrating, things are starting to look up. You're feeling real good about yourself. Everything working out. Y'all with your friends, you're getting all this type of support. Maybe you find somebody new. You know what? Check out the collective energy, because the collective energy said something like that. It said either it's going to show like as a reconciliation or as new love. So do check out the collective energy at the beginning. So someone may want to kiss you, and this could like generate arguments or conflict. or someone trying to like play mind games with you. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, Taurus. Why is friends and fun support here for Taurus this weekend? Please make it clear, Spirit. Friends and fun support. Okay. 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Okay. So there's an energy of trust that is a conflict. Okay. There's an energy of trust that is a conflict. All right. And it's because of the Lover's energy and the Tower. It could be a connection that crumbled. Okay. Could be with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But there's an energy of like trust issues that's like a conflict in a connection. Okay. Or because of a connection. You could have friends or people around you. It's like, you know, you need to come out that energy. You know, you don't need to feel like that. Like, let's go have some fun. Because these trust issues or this energy of trust is a problem for you this weekend. Okay. And it's from a connection, either conflict in a connection or a conflict from a connection that crumbled. Okay. I want to kiss you. Why is this here for Taurus this weekend? Yeah. Okay. The Page of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. So someone may say, I want to kiss you because they know, you know, why you're holding back from them. Okay. It could be because of your past. Okay. So maybe they're like, you know, let me break that barrier. Okay. And give you a wet one. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. It's like someone knows why you're holding back. They're like, you know, it's because of your past, right? You know, they're like, oh, you know, let's go out and have some fun with friends or whatever, because, you know, we need to break out that trust issue you may have, right? Okay. Anger, arguments, conflict. Why is this here for Taurus this weekend, Spirit? Okay. The Fool. Strength card. 5 of Cups. The Lovers and the Tower. This shit is reading like a book, okay? So there could be arguments, conflict, you know, anger because of someone feeling like you're being stupid, okay? If you are resisting this kiss, okay, someone could be like, you know, you stupid, you know, to resist me, you know, all because you disappointed from a connection that crumbled with an air sign, okay? Yeah. The Sun card and the 9 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles is saying, it could be illuminating that you would be happy, you know, if you know, go into something new, but you may be resisting with this Strength card and someone calling you foolish for doing so. Okay. Gaslighting, denial, mind games, emotional control. Why is this the energy for Taurus this weekend? Okay. Why is this what's coming in for Taurus this weekend? The Page of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Okay. So if someone like apologizes for like hurting you, maybe for like calling you stupid, you're a dumbass for resisting me because of a connection that crumbled. Okay. It's gaslighting. It's only because, you know, with the 7 of Pentacles energy, they're just waiting for you to reciprocate. Okay. So, you know, waiting for you to go ahead and reciprocate. You're definitely going to make someone angry if you resist them this weekend, all because you and your feelings about a connection that crumbled. They may apologize for hurting you, but it's really just gaslighting you. Okay. All because of celebration and dating. Okay. Could be done for Capricorn with the devil energy on the bottom. But let's see. Why is celebration dating here for Taurus this weekend? That's what's coming in. The Empress and Temperance. Okay. So there could be a mother figure that's trying to bring things into balance with you, you know, be cooperative with the 3 of Pentacles. You can be questioning it. Okay. With the Empress energy, this is also about progress or progression. Maybe someone wants to date you. They want to go out, progress things forward. You can be like, you know, Temperance, I want to be patient, you know, before I rebuild. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the energy of like wanting to go out, celebrate, you know, and date. Okay. Why is celebration and dating here? for Taurus. Okay. The Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're coming off very defensive. Okay. You're coming off defensive and protective because of the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you don't want to invest yet. Okay. But it does seem as if you are manifesting or something reciprocal, and you just need to let a cycle in or a cycle go. Okay. You've been thinking a lot about things and you kind of know for certain that it's really just fear that's holding you back. Okay. You manifested something that is trying to like give to you, and spirit is maybe guiding you to open up to it. Okay. There's an opportunity to progress things forward that you seem kind of closed off to. And it's because it's requiring you to give something of yourself. Okay. And that's time, energy, and money. Dating. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and Temperance. Okay. That's literally it. You, this energy of abandonment, okay, or loss, Five of Pentacles, or neglect, okay, or lack is making you mentally conflicted. The Five of Swords energy is like, my mind's playing tricks on me. Spirit's like, you gotta temper that, okay? Because with the Queen of Pentacles energy here, the Devil and Judgment, it's like you have a stable feminine energy, maybe around you, maybe someone that you can progress things forward with, but that Devil energy could be impacting your judgments. Okay. Yep. Eight of Swords energies could be keeping you mentally stuck. All right. So check that maybe this weekend, Taurus. I don't know. Okay. But somebody want to kiss you. You might hold back. They get mad about it. Then they apologize. And then it's, I don't know. Spirit's like, open up. Open up. It's like you're manifesting solid and new, reciprocal. Okay. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini. Let's see. What's coming in for you this weekend, Gemini? All the gems in the place. It's coming in for the Gemini. What do you say, Bishop? No, I didn't have today off. I had to work. They let us come in a little late. I still had to. Okay. I worked them all too. But to be honest, I'm not mad. I was glad to be there. See, it's like I'm more productive when I'm at work. Why is I just sitting house? Okay, so for Gemini, what's coming in for Gemini this weekend? What's coming in for Gemini this weekend, Spirit? Please make it clear. Thank you so very much. Lies, deception, secrecy. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Because of masculine energy. Okay. So it's all because of the masculine energy. What's behind that? Chaser, attachment, seeking validation. So maybe the masculine energy is chasing. Okay. Maybe the masculine energy has an attachment. I'm lying about it. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. But the masculine energy, someone could be chasing the masculine energy. Okay. But there's lies, deception, secrecy. And this could be with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it also can be like, with the fire sign energy, it's more so like action. Okay. So it might be lies or deception with what somebody's doing, especially if they're chasing. It's like, let's look at it. Let's look at it, Gemini. Okay. For Gemini spirit. All right. So someone could be, sending you a message maybe to reconcile or fix or heal a situation. Okay. All right. Why is lies and deception and secrecy here for what's coming in for Gemini this weekend? Please make it clear, Spirit. Thank you so very much. Lies, deception, secrecy. Yeah. The Knight of Wands energy with the Nine of Wands. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's definitely what someone's doing. Okay. But okay, just because of what it says on the bottom, like of the deck, it's kind of looking like this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. If someone was like, it's giving the energy of someone that was a player. Maybe they were lying. Maybe they were being, deceptive. Maybe they were being secret, or it's like they don't want to be like that no more. Okay, so it's like it's giving the energy of like that becoming exhausting. Why is lies, deception, and secrecy here? That's what's coming in for Gemini this weekend. Okay, all right. All right. Yeah. The Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Sun card because of the star. Okay. So it's all making sense. All right. So someone was definitely in player energy. They were lying. They were being deceptive. They were being secretive. Okay. But for some reason, they're tired of being that way. Okay. Like whatever the case may be. So you may be manifesting a new beginning. All right. If someone has been like delaying this new beginning, if this new beginning has been delayed, it's weighing. It's like it's like weighing heavy on someone. Okay. And this Sun card is maybe you getting clarity, understanding, or it being illuminated to you. Okay. And it brings about healing. Okay. To a situation that might have been rather dissatisfying. Okay. Yeah. You have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be one of those signs, but it also can be the energy of someone's actions. Okay. Like what they're doing. Why is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here? That's what's coming in for Gemini this weekend. Okay. Whoever this is, someone wants to revisit things. Okay. They're making a judgment with clarity. Okay. Ace of Swords energy because they're ready. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. They're ready for the right thing. They're ready to do things the right way. Okay. Yeah. The Nine of Swords energy. They might have messed things up. Nine of Swords energy. Sabotage. Cause extra stress. Cause things to be more complicated than they need to be. Overanalyze a situation even. And they could be apologizing to you for doing that. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. They could even be apologizing to the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. Because we have the Queen of Wands here, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And this is because of someone making a decision about you. Okay. The Lover's energy and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like it's like a transformation that's happening, like an ending, and someone communicating to you what they plan to do to like take things to the next level. Okay. Anything else for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? All right. For Gemini, is what's coming in this weekend. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay. 5 of Wands is on the bottom with the 5 of Pentacles. So there could have been a conflict with someone letting something go. Okay. But it's all about this masculine energy. Let's see what's going on with the masculine energy this weekend. Okay. What's coming in for Gemini this weekend? Why is masculine energy here? Why is masculine energy here? Okay. Look, the masculine energy don't want to be a player no more. The masculine energy is ending a cycle to commit the hyper energy. Like literally. Like literally. They had an unhealthy past, devil energy in the 6 of Cups that they're letting go. 8 of Cups, right? The masculine energy is letting go of a cycle, ending a cycle to commit. Why is the masculine energy here for Gemini? Yeah. The 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You could be working things out with this person, with this masculine energy. Or maybe the masculine energy is just ready to get on the same page, ready to rebuild, okay? And it's because of this Page of Cups and this Page of Cups can be an apology, but it's just a loving message. It's communication of someone expressing themselves. You know, they're telling you how they feel. They're telling you their thoughts. Okay. Mm-hmm. How they feel. It's like, how they feel. Like, how they feel. Masculine energy for Gemini is what's coming in this weekend. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay. See? So there is an offer that's coming through with the Page of Pentacles. It's a page. Okay, so it's like an an idea. Like, what do you think about this? The Seven of Swords energy and the Strength card. Your trust issues may cause you to resist it. Okay, and I ain't gonna say issues, like your lack of trust in the situation, either in this masculine or in connections. Period, might cause you to resist. The Eight of Swords energy and the Ten of Swords. Okay, self-imposed restrictions should end. Okay. Because your wishes are being fulfilled with the Nine of Cups. There will be a successful outcome with the Six of Wands to what this masculine is doing. Now we have the King of Wands. Okay. So we saw the energy of the message going to the Queen of Wands because of someone making a decision about you. That's kind of crazy. All right. And it's because of the Seven of Cups energy, the Page of Swords, and the Hangman. It's like if someone was worried, concerned, maybe even had like too many options, it made them realize something like, you got to figure this out. Okay. Hangman energy is like a new awareness. Okay. So the masculine energy is in a cycle, ready to rebuild. It's an opportunity that you may not trust, may resist, experience, and all that stuck energy. Cut it out. Like, dead that. All right. So moving on to Cancer. Hey, Oren. That's how you right. How you doing? You here for Cancer? Cancer for the weekend. Cancer for the weekend. What's coming in for Cancer this weekend, Holy Spirit? Please make it clear what is coming in for Cancer this weekend. Friends and fun support is on the bottom. I think Taurus had that. Well, let's see. For Cancer, Holy Spirit, what is coming in for Cancer this weekend? Expect changes. Okay. Expect changes, Cancer. All right. And it's because someone sees you as the peanut butter to their jelly. I love saying that. For real. Karmic cycles right behind that. Repetition, so lesson closure. Okay. All right. So expect some changes. These changes could bring about closure for you. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. All right. Why is expect changes here as what's coming in for Cancer this weekend? Spirits, pay attention to the deck. All right. So someone is definitely making a decision to end something. Okay. And it could be resisting. Okay. It could be a Leo. Show that. Right. Because they want to move forward. So it's a masculine energy that's making a decision to, end something, to, transform or change something because they're, they want to move forward. All right. Why is expect changes here for Cancer? It's what's coming in this weekend. Okay. The Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Coins. Okay. All right. So the Three of Pentacles is can be an energy of compromise. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Things weren't moving forward. Okay. Or maybe was moving forward very slowly. And it could be because of someone's fear to make a judgment. Okay. It's like, I'm not sure what direction this is taking me. And I don't know if this is what I want. But the Three of Pentacles is someone's like willing to compromise, willing to get on the same page with you in some way. So there is a change that is happening, Cancer. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune tried to show. So Spirit's kind of saying it's time for it. It's like this needed to happen, Why is expect changes here for Cancer is what's coming in for Cancer this weekend, Spirit. Expect changes. Ten of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay. So someone wants to compromise, you know, work things out, get on the same page because they're thinking long haul. Okay. That's the judgment they're making. Okay. Because of the Knave of Coins. This is an idea. This is an opportunity. Okay. Maybe the opportunity was blocked because of someone's guardedness, someone's uncertain to maybe go in a certain direction. Remember, we saw that fear of, you know, making a judgment or going forward. It's like, you know, I want to rebuild. I want to get on the same page because I want the long haul, 10 of Pentacles. So this is the judgment that someone is making. Okay. And it's because they see you as the peanut butter to their jelly. Okay. So let's see. Yep. The cycle is ending so that one can begin. All right. Why is you're the peanut butter to my jelly here for Cancer? Listen. Right. The Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So with the world energy, not doing that no more. Okay. If someone was like being dishonest, or you know, maybe even not trusting in a situation, okay. The Ten of Wands energy is the energy of, you know, where that's becoming too much, you know. If I'm not being honest about my feelings, or if I'm being sneaky in some way, or if I'm, you know, withholding, okay, that's becoming too much for someone. So with the world energy, a cycle is ending so that one can begin. Ace of Cups. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Whatever habit, pattern, addiction, negative thinking, obsession someone was carrying with them, they're removing it. Okay. They're making a conscious choice to address it. Okay. Why is you're the peanut butter to my jelly here for Cancer? Mm-hmm. The Strength card and the Emperor. Okay. Whoever was resisting, didn't I just say it might have been a Leo? Didn't I say? Okay, it could have been. Could be. Or a fire sign period. Because you got the Emperor, that's Aries energy. Whoever was resisting, okay, they're taking ownership for that. Okay, they are taking responsibility. They are stepping up. Okay, and it's because of the Four of Pentacles. Okay, feeling held back from what is it they truly do want, the star energy. It's like you holding yourself back. If someone was afraid to maybe go in a certain direction or fearing, you know, a judgment, it's like them realizing that you're holding yourself back from what you want, the star. Okay, so they're making that decision. Okay, King of Swords energy could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it's the energy of someone making tough decisions. Okay, and with the Wheel of Fortune energy, it's time. Okay, it's like when you know, you know. So that's what you can expect this weekend, Cancer. Okay, it could be a Capricorn. Okay, but that's what you can expect this weekend, Cancer, especially because Capricorn is your direct opposite. Okay, so that energy could definitely be influenced. Maybe things started in Capricorn season. Who knows? Let's see. For Leo. Okay, Leo. You could be dealing for Capricorn. Just flip the deck and saw all the earth signs. Okay. Twin flame is also here. You can see this person as twin flame, feminine energy for Leo. Okay. There could be an energy of regret or sadness or guilt, you know, lingering in some way, shape, or form. Let's see. Holy Spirit angels in heaven. What's coming in for Leo this weekend? Okay. Feminine energy and spiritual awakening, intuition. Because of let it go, release, don't look back. Okay. So Leo, you can be the feminine energy, or you could be dealing with a feminine energy, and maybe you are awakening or listening to your intuition, or they are. Okay, when it comes to letting something go, releasing, not looking back. Ready? All right. For Leo spirit, look, the second card and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like Leo, you may be like becoming more. Yeah, someone's fixing something with you, apologizing for conflict, maybe apologizing for confusion. But it's like someone is you're getting into an energy where it's like you know what you want to put your efforts towards, or it's becoming more clear. You know, it's like you know where you know. Well, that is the energy of awakening, right? Let's see. Why is feminine energy here for Leo spirit? Feminine energy for Leo. The Magician and the Ace of Wands. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so either the feminine energy is manifesting insignificant connections, or there's a feminine energy that is making a connection insignificant. Okay. All right. Feminine energy for Leo. The Moon and the Knight of Cups. Okay. There could be a feminine energy, because I felt that. There could be a feminine energy that is either manifesting superficial connections. You know, the Ace of Wands energy is like here today, gone tomorrow. It's not going to stick. Or there is a feminine energy that is making a connection that way. And it could be putting someone in an energy where they want to reconcile something, you know, like, or they want to fix a connection, maybe from their past or something like that. Why is feminine energy here for Leo? It's two major arcana. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever's happening, the feminine energy is making someone fear long-term investment. Okay. Fool energy. Seven of Pentacles and the Fool is like, it's making someone leery. It's like, I don't know if I want to put my energy in this. Okay. Because with the Sun card energy and the Eight of Swords, it's like, I see this is going to either keep me stuck financially, or it's going to limit me in some way, or it's going to, you know, mess me up. Like someone's seeing it clearly. Maybe they're awakening to it. Okay. The feminine energy is awakening to it. Like, I might need to let this go. Okay. All right. So why is spiritual awakening here for Leo with intuition? Yep. Okay. Yeah. See, told you. To the problem. Five of Wands energy. You're awakening to the problem. Okay. Because with the Eight of Pentacles and the Devil, maybe you've been trying to work with somebody. Maybe trying, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Yep. But you know, if you are, you know, telling them like, hey, I think this is a problem for me, Spirit's like, that is justice. Okay. Because listen to your intuition, you know. I feel like, you know, don't ignore the red flags. Right. This is all because of you letting it go, or releasing, or not looking back. Okay. Why is let it go, release, don't look back here for Leo? Okay. Yep. Because the Six of Pentacles, you're getting something better. Okay. Or this can be, you know, the energy of Spirit saying you deserve Six of Pentacles. You deserve equal give and take. Okay. So with the King of Swords energy and the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Either you are the masculine energy that is making a tough decision to about a long-term commitment, you know. Yeah. Okay, yeah, about a long-term commitment where there could be like a union you're letting go, or you're getting in your masculine energy. Sometimes, because that came up to me several times as I was doing this reading, Leo, where I saw the feminine energy on the board, and we already had the masculine energy in like another reading. And so everyone knows that every human possesses both feminine and masculine energy. So your feminine energy within you could have been like, I'm trying to work with somebody, I'm trying to be, but you might be looking at a situation like, no, this is going to hurt me in the long run. Okay. And you might be getting your masculine energy with the King of Swords energy, because when you're in the King of Swords energy, you can really truly give about how somebody feel about you, what you guys say, right? Okay. You may be getting the masculine energy to make tough decisions about a connection where you, where that was once maybe long term. Okay. Why is let it go here for Leo? Okay. Look, see the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Star, the Queen of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the Devil, because of Temperance. All right. So you're letting something go, Leo. Okay, because you want to give your energy to what you ultimately truly do desire. 10 of Cups energy. It's like what I deem as my happily ever after, my end game, how I want my future to look, my life to look, whatever. So, with the King of Swords energy and the Star, Queen of Swords energy and the Star, you could be communicating this, okay, to someone that's not very happy with your decision, okay, about what it is that you do want. There could be, yeah. Yeah, you could be saying like, my heart is what, even like put me in the energy where I would even wanted to work on this. But with Temperance it being here, it's like, you're at the point where you're like, I'm okay with letting this go. Okay, Temperance in the 10 of Swords, like I'm okay with, this being the end for us. The feminine is definitely getting, see, and that's why Spirit put it on my heart like that while I was doing your reading. It's not necessarily a feminine energy. It's the feminine energy within you that's like, I'm going, be cooperative, get it some time, work with someone, and you may be looking at how you are wasting your time. Okay. So yeah. You could be letting someone that's not very happy with what is it you do want and why you try to get it some effort, but also being at peace with letting it go. So that's what you got coming in this weekend, Leo. And we're gonna move on to what am I moving on to? What am I moving on to? Virgo, right? Okay. What's after Leo? Virgo. You're very welcome, Bishop. Thank you for being here. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, for Virgo spirit. For Virgo. What's coming in for Virgo? It is optimistic message, isn't it, Lauren? All right. For Virgo spirit, what's coming in for Virgo this weekend? Please make it clear, Spirit, what is coming in for Virgo this weekend? Sheesh. Okay. I'm sorry. Guilt, regret, remorse. Okay. Okay. And make a choice. All right. Okay. So another card came out, but it fell on the floor. Another card came out. It fell on the floor. and it turned over, and it went in reverse. Okay. I'm not sure if this message was supposed to come out or not, but I'm gonna put it here, right, on the board. Put it off to the side. It's the happily ever after card. Okay. It went in reverse and it turned over. All right. So I'm gonna put it there. At the bottom of the deck says, time for a new direction. Changes are ahead. Okay. And I need spaces right behind that. So this can be a situation that you saw as your happily ever after, or maybe it was supposed to be, or something like that. Someone could be expressing their guilt or remorse. Maybe you were saying, I'm sorry, and you may need to make a choice. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. For Virgo spirit. For Virgo. All right. So in my energy, spirit is like, clarify the one to fill. Okay. So we have the happily ever after energy that fell on the floor and went in reverse. Why did this energy come out for Virgo? That's what's coming in this weekend. Happily ever after. Please clarify this message that came out for Virgo. Is what's coming in this weekend. Fell on the floor and went in reverse. Yeah, because it's not. Okay, Seven of Swords energy. It's not your happily ever after. Exactly why the card went on the floor and flipped in reverse. Spirit does not make mistakes. Okay, Spirit is very direct. Okay, Spirit's like, because it's not. Okay, Seven of Swords energy. All right, this is what it is. Ace of Wands. Okay, you see that? And you guys know why I feel, about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Ace of Wands is here today, gone tomorrow. Okay, so spirits kind of give you confirmation. Okay, that you might get an apology, you might get somebody that's in guilt, expressing remorse or regret. But there is a need to make a choice because the overall energy is for you. It says time to go in a new direction. Okay, why is I'm sorry here for Virgo? With guilt, regret, remorse. That's what's coming in. Okay. All right. So this sorry energy is to keep you stuck. Eight of Swords energy. All right. It's to keep you stuck. And keep you from moving forward. Okay. Moving on. All right. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn feminine energy around you. This can be like, oh, you are the Taurus, Virgo. But you're moving on to something better. And this is what someone is trying to like prevent you from doing, is to keep you stuck, and keep you from moving on to something better. Why is make a choice here for Virgo? Make a choice for Virgo. Okay. There's an opportunity, Page of Pentacles. All right. And it's because of the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. You've recovered from some type of grief or disappointment. If you were brokenhearted, if you experienced some sadness, or I said grief or disappointment, you've recovered from it, or you are recovering from it. Okay. And it could be you're ready to let something go and move forward. Right. So Spirit's like, you have to make a choice. There is an opportunity here. All right. Why is make a choice here for Virgo? Yeah. Judgment and the Ten of Wands. Okay. All right. So it's an opportunity. Okay. To Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This judgment is difficult for you. Okay, this decision is opportunity, but this decision or judgment is difficult for you. It's weighing heavy for you. Okay, and it could be because of work in some way. Okay, maybe the effort is going to require from you, or change is going to make. I'm not sure. But with the Nine of Wands energy and the Two of Swords, you'll be making things more difficult by avoiding it. It's like creating struggle. The Nine of Wands energy is the wounded warrior. Someone's like, kind of going through it. You can be going through it because of you avoiding a decision. So Spirit's like, make a choice. You have an opportunity You got to make a judgment. But this judgment is difficult with the with the 10 of Wands. Okay. All right. Why is make a choice here for Virgo? Mm-hmm. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, the Fool. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You may abandon the opportunity, okay? Especially if you're seeing it as foolish, okay? You may abandon the opportunity with the Page of Pentacles, right? Because it's still coming up as it being like a burden. It could be because of the effort it will take or something to do with work, right? But it's all around time for a new direction. Changes are ahead. Why is this the overall energy for Virgo as what's coming in for Virgo this weekend? It's like it's time for a new direction. Changes are ahead. Please make it clear for Virgo. The Empress. And because of the Six of Cups, okay? Okay, so you could be having some type of growth because of your past, okay? You can be having some type of progress because of the past, right? You're overcoming something. You're moving forward independently. And Spirit's kind of saying you would be a fool to fear it, okay? With the Fool energy and the Moon energy, it's like you will be a fool to fear this, okay? You are experiencing some type of growth because of this past, right? Why is time for a new direction here? Changes are ahead for Virgo. It's like things are going to expand for you. Time for a new direction. For Virgo, okay. The Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. You'll be holding yourself back, okay? If you hold back or hold on to something that is a direct conflict, okay? The Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Devil. Like the Spirit is speaking, right? For like per words, okay? So you have an opportunity for progress, but you could be holding yourself up by holding back or holding on to something that is a direct conflict to you rebuilding. When you know Page of Swords energy, that is not good for you, Devil energy. Okay? Yeah. All because the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords. So this can be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy, but it's an energy that is going through it. The Nine of Wands energy is someone that's going through it, okay? So because someone else is going through it, you could be closing yourself off to an opportunity, okay? So Spirit saying you have an opportunity for progress, but you can be holding yourself up by holding on to something you see as a direct conflict to you rebuilding, okay? When you know it's toxic. So that's why Spirit wants you to know this happily ever after card in reverse. It's not happily ever after. You might let an I'm sorry keep you stuck. Guilt, remorse. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Moving on to Libra. Libra. I need some water. All that talking. And my doctor did that. She was like, You have to drink more water. You have to drink more water. So I was like, I got to force myself to drink more water, you know. I'm trying to force it. I'm trying to force it. Drink more water. Drink more water. Ready? Okay, Libra. What's coming in for Libra this weekend, Spirit? Please make it clear. For the highest good of all the Libras. What's coming in for Libra this weekend? Your wishes are coming true, Libra. Okay. Magic and manifestation. And twin flame journey. Okay. So your wishes are coming true, Libra. You could be manifesting your twin flame. Okay. Because of lies, deception, and secrecy. Okay. Look closely. It's within you. That's what it said behind that. So you may not believe it, but Spirit wants you to look closely. Let's see. Looking closely is more so like listening to your intuition, even though there is an intuition card in this deck. Let's see. Wishes coming true for Libra. What is this wish about that's coming in for Libra this weekend? A judgment. Okay. A judgment for fairness, equal give and take. A judgment to give to a situation. It could be from someone that's stepping up. Emperor energy could be in Aries. But it's someone that is stepping up, okay, to rebuild or work something out. This could be someone that was holding back. Maybe they're realizing something. Okay. So your wishes are coming through. There's an opportunity or a judgment that seems reciprocal. Right? Why is magic and manifestation here for Libra? See? You manifested this opportunity. Okay, this Page of Pentacles. Solid, but it's just a page. But you manifested it. All right. And it's because of the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Maybe you block communication. Okay. Yeah. The Four of Wands and the Sun. Okay. Yeah, you might have blocked communication or blocked things from moving forward, you know, into make, you know, into something more stable. And maybe this, you know, gave someone the clarity that they needed, you know, especially if they were displaying unhealthy habits or something like that, that devil energy showed. Okay. You put up a block. Okay. So you manifested an opportunity. Why is twin flame journey here for Libra? Twin flame journey for Libra. That's what's coming in this weekend. The Five of Swords, because of the Three of Swords. You don't trust them. Okay. You're not certain. Okay. Because of the grief you've experienced. Right. But with the Six of Wands energy in the Chariot, like things might actually work out and things might actually move forward. So, let's see. It's all because of this lies, deception, and secrecy. Maybe someone was lying. Maybe they were deceptive. Maybe they were secretive at some point. Okay. So because of this, you may not see the success or the what a connection could be. Why is lies, deception, and secrecy here for Libra? Yeah, see? Ten of Wands energy. That's weighing heavy. Okay. And it's because of the Nine of Swords energy and the Seven of Coins. You are either you are, it gives you anxiety to maybe like, you know, invest or to think about investing or, you know, like giving up your time, energy, and money, or someone messed that up for you. Okay. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but it's like, whatever these lies, deception, or secrecy, whatever this is, it's still weighing heavy. It's still, you haven't gotten over it. You haven't released it. Okay. The Two of Cups and the Temperance energy tried to show, but went back in. So this could be like Spirit saying, like, you know, like like let the connection balance out, or temper out in a way. Let's see. Why is lies, deception, secrecy here? Okay. The Seven of Wands, Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Because the Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. 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 So the lies and deception and secrecy doesn't necessarily have to be coming from you. But whoever was projecting these lies and all that, right, it's starting to weigh heavy on them. Okay. Because they're seeing it as a block. Someone could have blocked the situation or sabotaged an opportunity by waiting. Okay. And this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this can be waiting on some type of financial stability, or waiting on, something to come forward, or they sabotage something from like actually being long-term, or like mess something up. It's like sabotage something from either being long-term or like really giving an investment. And it could be because of other people. Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay. It's like someone communicating what they plan to do. Okay. This is what I want to do. This is what I plan to do. This is how it's going to go. I feel like it's like someone that sabotaged an opportunity. Okay. So clarify which is coming true again for Libra. Spirit is what's coming in for Libra this weekend. It's clarified by judgment, but let's see what else we can get on that. Okay. All right. The King of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Okay. So someone is either making a decision because they see you as their wish fulfillment, or whatever decision someone is making, it is a wish fulfillment for you. And it's because of the Knight of Cups energy. Someone is disappointed by it. Someone else. It's definitely given to someone else. Okay. It's definitely given to someone else. Okay. They could be giving their love and support and emotions to you, and someone else is disappointed by it. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But you manifested this offer, this opportunity. It's a page, but you manifested it. Clarify the magic and manifestation for Libra. The Nine of Pentacles, Strength card, and the Ace of Wands. Right? You manifesting an offer, an opportunity. And it's a Page of Pentacles, so it's solid, right? And you're ready for it. Spirit's like you're ready for it. And the reason why you're ready for it, Libra, is because you're resisting connections that don't bring you much. Ace of Wands energy, something that's here today, gone tomorrow, surface level. Okay. The Eight of Cups energy is like you letting the past go brings about a new beginning. Okay. It's like you're ready to begin a new cycle. Okay. So now you can go in a different direction. Okay. It's like you're getting a win because of you maybe valuing yourself more or enough where you resist connections that aren't giving you anything. Okay. So something's coming through as a twin flame journey, and you may be like, I don't know, but it actually might be. Okay. So moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's see. What's coming in for you this weekend? For Scorpio Spirit, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, please give clear messages for Scorpio. What is coming in for Scorpio this weekend? Blocks and obstacles is on the bottom. Let's see. Okay. Happily ever after. Dream big. And jealousy, insecurity, fear of loss, comparison. Okay. Because I miss you. Longing, distance, regret. And you healing. Look at that. Okay. So you could be getting your happily ever after. Maybe not actually getting it, but like, you know, it coming in for you. The start of it, maybe. Who knows? Okay. That's why Spirit's saying dream big. All right. Maybe you've been dreaming big. But someone could be jealous about what you have coming in. All right. Let's see. For Scorpio. Okay. 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. Yeah, it seems like you're coming together into a commitment and you're ending a cycle. We're energy. All right. For Scorpio Spirit, why is happily ever after here? As an energy that is coming in this weekend for Scorpio. It's giving like the card looks like date night with a kid, like, you know what I'm saying, like family date night, you know. Why is happily ever after here for Scorpio? As the energy coming in this weekend. Okay. Okay. This is what it is. So you've experienced you have some negative history when it comes to that energy of happily ever after. If someone even mentions happily ever after to you, you might be like, what? Ain't no such thing. Like, you know, whatever. The 9 of Wands energy is someone who has been through a lot, okay, when it comes to like that idea of happily ever after. And so you may have, you know, be even like an energy where you're kind of questioning like if that's even what you want. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles energy is like an evaluation. And you're kind of going back and forth with if that's even something you want. Okay, all right. And it's because of one ending. Okay, that energy of a happily ever after that you know, struggled through or had a lot of issues with, maybe it came to an end. Okay, but with the 4 source energy, you're healing from it. All right. Okay. Yeah. This could be a masculine energy, the masculine within you. Dream big. Why is this energy here for Scorpio this weekend? Dream big for Scorpio. Okay. The Knight of Cups. The 7 of Swords. Okay, so I'm not sure why the message is dream big, but someone could definitely be coming in expressing themselves or showing love, you know, and whatever they're showing, you might not trust it. And it's because of the 2 of Wands. Maybe it's taking you into a direction you're not sure about. Okay. Why is, or it could be because of your past choices. You know, it's like what you're seeing maybe from someone else is, you know, is causing you to like, you know, doubt. Why is dream big here for Scorpio? The Page of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So someone could be apologizing for maybe messing things up, wanting to rebuild. For maybe adding stress, wanting to fix things, get on the same page. Yeah, it could be a masculine energy in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but someone is coming to change things around with you. Okay. Okay. Spirit could be asking you to listen to your intuition, you know, because someone misses you. You know, they see you as their person. They see you as their person, and they want things to progress forward because of them feeling ready to do so. So if you've been through the whole happy ever after thing before and it ended, you may be in an energy where you're not sure if you even want to do that again. Okay. But someone is definitely coming towards you. You're not trusting in it. But let's clarify jealousy, insecurity, fear of loss, comparison. Okay. The world energy came off. Right. Why is jealousy here as an energy coming in for Scorpio this weekend? The Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. The King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So there's jealousy around like what someone is doing or the communication that, you know, or communication. It's either jealousy, fear of loss, or insecurity, comparison because of either communication someone is receiving. Someone could be kind of jealous about it. You know, that's the energy of like feeling defeated, like I'm lost here because of them fearing something's ending. And the King of Wands is presenting an offer because they've made a decision that they may have been afraid to make. They're not afraid to make it anymore. So there's like jealousy around this movement that's happening. It's either movement, maybe things are moving rather fast, or it's like communication that someone's like bothered by because it means that something will likely end with them. Okay. And it's all because of I miss you, longing, and distance. Right? Why is I miss you, longing, distance, and regret here as the overall energy for Scorpio? The Queen of Pentacles with the Empress. Okay. So, yeah, it's like, and you apply half it, Scorpio. Someone sees the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, as someone that they want to progress things forward with, someone they see a life with. But maybe they've been delaying giving it any effort, okay? This someone is like in an energy where they're like, I miss you, you know, they're longing for you. They're, you know, they don't like the distance. They have regrets around the distance or whatever the case may be. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, okay? Someone who might have been holding back, someone who might have, you know, they caused there to be a block, okay? But the Tower energy and Judgment is saying that there's some type of divine intervention or the crumbling of something that is creating an opportunity to revisit things, okay? Yeah, the Hierophant energy is right behind that. Yeah, someone's communicating what they plan to do in a connection to Scorpio that is a wish fulfilled. The energy of abandonment is something you have to, you know, release. Okay. So it's definitely giving the energy of like maybe you hold on to abandonment issues either from someone else or from this person. You will know how it fits. Okay. That's why I use Scorpio. Moving on to Sagittarius. Almost done, peeps. Feels so much better. All right. For Sag Spirit, what is coming in for the Saggies this weekend? Please make it clear, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What is coming in for the Saggies this weekend? Okay. Magic and manifestation is on the bottom. For Sagittarius Spirit, what is coming in for Sagittarius this weekend? Confusion and turmoil. Okay. And hot and cold. Because of happy ever after. Okay. Can we talk? Confession behind that. All right. So maybe you're confused as to whether this is your happy ever after. Maybe someone's hot one minute and cold the next. You don't know. Okay. I don't know. But let's see. For Sag Spirit, you may like, I don't know if this is, what I ultimately truly want, because 1 minute is good, next minute is not. Confused? Not sure. So the Page of Wands is on the bottom of the deck, with the Ten of Cups. Why is confusion and turmoil here as what's coming in for Sagittarius this weekend? Please make it clear, Spirit. Page of Coins, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords, because of the Page of Cups. So someone is presenting an offer to maybe rebuild, okay, something that they messed up, okay? This is blowing your mind, I feel. It's like someone's, presenting you with an offer to, like, reconnect, get on the same page, work things out. You might be confused, because the Page of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Moon, and the Lovers, it's like whatever they're saying to you is, allowing you guys to, like, overcome maybe some confusion in a connection. And so you're like, I feel like you're more so blown away. Okay. Because, and it's, you got this hot and cold energy as well. Okay. So, why is hot and cold here for Sagittarius? It's what's coming in this weekend. The Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Because of Three of Cups, Five of Swords. Okay, so maybe someone's had time to, like, or maybe someone is taking the time to look at their actions. Okay, if someone's had time to, like, evaluate what they've been doing or their actions, maybe how their actions made things superficial or, like, surface. The Knight of Swords energy is someone that's being very decisive, and I feel like maybe you feel like this is someone that's, like, hot and cold, because you may still see them as the Knight of Wands, which is someone that's inconsistent. Yeah, someone could even be looking at how them being hot and cold made things surface, where, it was more so here today, gone tomorrow, and they're being very decisive about it, because With the Three of Cups energy, is someone that, that wants to spend time with you. They want to, hang out with you. They want to connect. Okay. But you're concerned about what they're doing. Okay. Like the Five of Swords energy and the Emperor is like, you're not trusting in someone's step up. It's like, wow, you're stepping up? I don't know about that. It's like, you're not trusting in it. Okay. And it's because of this happily ever after energy. Okay. Maybe they're projecting, maybe they're giving you like what, what they want, the vision that they, they want, or, how they want things to look going forward. Why is happily ever after the overall energy for Sagittarius this weekend? It's coming in this weekend. Why is happily ever after here? Yeah, the Magician energy and the Ace of Pentacles. You manifested this solid opportunity. Okay. And you may be holding back. You may be holding back, but it's because you're confused by it. You're like, what is this? I don't know. First you was a player, now you all sure. Okay, yeah. The Seven of Swords energy and the Four of Wands. You're not, you don't trust being in a relationship with this person. Okay. Yeah, you fear this connection. You fear this connection, even though you might see this person as like with the Lovers energy. You might see this person as like like a kindred spirit. Like this is someone that I really truly connect with. The love is definitely deep for this person. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but there's also pain there. There's also pain. So even though you manifested a solid opportunity, you may not trust that it is that. Okay. Why is happily ever after here for Sagittarius? You might be like, I don't know what's going on with you. You're confused. Yep. Okay. The Three of Cups and the Five of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So because of the Emperor and the Three of Wands. Okay. So someone is definitely taking control of a situation and stepping up. Okay. They're projecting exactly, how they want the future to look. Okay. They are coming in different. Okay. They want to change how things were in the past. If there is a third party, the third party is jealous. So that can be throwing you off too. But it's giving me more so like you're not trusting what they're doing, But Spirit could be saying like you manifested a solid opportunity. So you don't have to necessarily proceed with the, the lack of trust in it. Why is happily ever after here for Sag? It's what's coming in this weekend. It's what's coming in. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. So you're stuck in indecision. Okay. And it's because of abandonment, It's abandonment. Either did they abandon you at one point or you experienced that? Okay. But with the Sun card energy, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles, Spirit wants you to know. Okay. Seriously. Seriously. Okay. Spirit wants you to know with the Sun card, Leo energy. Okay. But this is someone that wants to work on fairness, giving equally, not being hot and cold, not being present 1 minute, gone the next. Okay. They do have some regrets around how things were and they want to change it. Okay. It's like they want things to change. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Moving on to Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, I cut it right at y'all. See, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. For Capricorn Spirit, what's coming in for Capricorn this weekend? Okay. Could be a true love, life love. Could be an apology. You got the happily ever after energy too. Let's see. For Capricorn. One more shuffle. Okay. Wishes coming true on the bottom. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry. For Capricorn spirit, what's coming in for Capricorn this weekend, spirit? Please make it clear. Okay. Take a gamble. Okay. Because new doors are opening, new home. Okay. So spirits like take a gamble. Okay. New doors could be opening for you, or even like a whole new home. Take a gamble. All right. Okay. Yeah, the moon energy is showing. Okay. Yeah. There may be some fear around giving this your interest. Okay, giving this your investment. Could be because of the financial piece, but with the Six of Swords energy, spirit could be saying things are going to move into a better state for you. Okay, things are going to get better. So take a gamble. Why take a gamble here for Capricorn spirit? Look, the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. You questioning someone too. This could be a friend. But it's like you're questioning someone. Yeah, you're questioning someone. Okay. Maybe someone wants to spend time with you. This could be someone that's like ready to, maybe they're saying that they want to work on a new beginning with you. Okay. Why take a gamble here for Capricorn? You could be arguing with people about this. But I feel it's more so like uncertainty. Why take a gamble here for Capricorn? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. Because of what the king is doing. Okay, so there's a new beginning, Ace of Cups, because of what the masculine energy is doing. King of Wands, okay, is the king that is taking some action. He's doing something, all right? The Queen of Swords energy and the Six of Pentacles. This could be someone you're not in the best energy with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's also showing like equal give and take. It's like whatever the masculine is doing, they are taking this action towards someone that they're not in the best energy with, but they're giving to this situation. Okay, so you're questioning what someone's doing. Okay, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit wants to give you confirmation that this is legit. Okay, it's legit. All right. Yep. Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands. Four of Swords. You can be confident in going in this new direction. This is legit. You're not certain, but Spirit giving you the confirmation of certainty. You can be confident in this. It's because new doors are opening. New home. Okay. Let's see. Why is new doors are opening here for Capricorn? New doors are opening. Okay. You've been waiting for this, okay? With the Three of Wands energy, you've been waiting for new doors to open because maybe things have been real surface. Like you've been getting, encountering connections that weren't really going anywhere, okay? Five of Cups energy is being rather disappointed with what you were receiving, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune energy, Spirit's like, now things can change. Things can change. Things can move for you. You've been waiting for these doors to open. Why is new doors are opening here for Capricorn? Judgment, Five of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. So Spirit's like, so make a judgment. You've been waiting for this, this opportunity. Waiting for the opportunity for new doors to open. Spirit's asking you to make a judgment because this will help whatever disappointment you have experienced go, change, okay? Death energy is on the bottom so that you can move forward with the Chariot, okay? Let something in so that you can move forward, okay? King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the masculine energy can be, experiencing some grief right now. And so what they ultimately truly do want, what their wish is to rebuild. Okay. Yeah. Maybe they experienced some things that weren't the best and they're ready to overcome that. They're ready for change. All right. Anything else for Capricorn? New doors are opening. 1, 2. Okay. The 4 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. 6 of Cups. Okay. So this could be even, you know. Okay. Okay. So you may push this away and maybe be uncertain, you know, because of your past. This can also be an energy of someone not seeing the blessing in front of them and being between 2 worlds or 2 ideas because of their past. All right. So there is a change that's happening. Right. You've been waiting for this. So you just have to make a decision. Okay. The 6 of Wands energy is saying it will be successful. Okay. And you will be in union. And you will be in union with someone that is stable and reliable. Okay. Will overcome this 5 of Cups energy that you may be carrying around with you. Ready? Okay. That's what I have for you, should. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Let's see. No, wrong. For Aquarius, Spirit. Let's see. What is coming in for you, Aquarius, this weekend? For all the Aquarians. Okay, yeah. Friends and fun support. Planning, working on it. Okay. Masculine energy. Okay, that's you. Ice Queen. Don't back down to the masculine energy. Okay. Luck is on your side. Okay, so Aquarius, luck is definitely on your side. Don't back down to the masculine energy. Okay, you have some friends that are going to support you. Okay. All right. So, time for a new direction. Changes are ahead. Okay. Heartbroken, grief, shock, emotional pain. And gaslighting, denial, mind games, emotional control. Because of jealousy, insecurity, fear of loss, comparison. All right. Maybe someone has their eye on you. Okay. So someone could definitely be jealous. Maybe they're insecure. Maybe they fear, they're going to lose you. Maybe they're comparing themselves to whoever you're interacting with. Because first thing Spirit is saying is time for a new direction. Okay. That's the energy that's coming towards you in whatever way. Okay. Clarity that it's time for a new direction. Okay. 10 of Pentacles is on the bottom. For Aquarius Spirit, why is time for a new direction here for Aquarius? The 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. Okay. Maybe you've been trying to give something effort, but the 2 of Wands energy is choosing to go in a different direction. Okay. Yeah. And it could be because of the Queen of Wands. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's like you have love for someone, but with the 10 of Wands energy, it's too much. It's too much. You can't do it no more. You can't do it no more. All right? Okay. Heartbroken. Grief, shock, emotional pain. Why is this message here as what's coming in for Aquarius this weekend? Okay. So it's because if someone feels blocked, okay, with the 7 of Wands energy, right? The 10 of Swords energy, something could definitely be ending. Okay. So there's grief, sorrow, emotional pain because of someone that's trying to either stop something from ending or someone feeling blocked from something ending. Okay. The Tower energy is here, Scorpio energy. Okay. So a tower is definitely happening. Okay. And that's the crumbling of something because it wasn't built on a strong foundation. Right. And this is because of the 7 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Someone could be worried about financial stability in some way. Okay. You also have gaslighting. denial, mind games, emotional control. Why is this here for Aquarius? Yeah. They're trying to gaslight you, King of Cups on the bottom, Queen of Swords, with emotional pain, okay? Yeah, making you feel guilty, okay? So that you can heal things with the star energy. That's why Spirit was like, you got friends that's going to give you emotional support, right? For whatever you're changing. And it's all because of this jealousy energy. Why is this the overall energy for Aquarius? Insecurity, fear of loss, comparison. Okay. The Emperor, the World, and the Five of Wands. Because of the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. This is confirmation that you do not want something. It's like, because you have confirmation that you do not want something, you are bossing up enough to end a cycle that you see as a complete conflict for you. You're in your masculine energy. If you are the masculine energy, whatever, because we just talked about that, how, everyone possesses both feminine and masculine energy. So you're in your masculine energy where you're ready to just close out a cycle that you see that's a conflict for you. Okay, you're like, this doesn't work for me. I know it. I'm not happy in this. I don't want it. Okay. And because of that, someone's either jealous, maybe feeling insecure, fearing loss, or maybe even comparing themselves or comparison in some way. Okay. The Three of Cups, the Empress, and the Six of Wands. Okay. So Aquarius, you may be actually coming into union or like collaborating or coming together with someone you see as your direct counterpart. And maybe it's going to really work out. And somebody could be kind of jealous about that. Like, look at what you're going into. Okay. Because this is who they are. This is who they are. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Two of Cups and the Nine. That union was stressing you out. That union was bothering you a whole lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it wasn't going nowhere. Ace of Wands energy. It's like, here today, gone tomorrow. It wasn't doing that for you. So there's definitely jealousy, but also a fear loss. Because you are bossing up enough to where you're ready to close out a cycle that you feel like it's not for you. You don't want it. And with the Ace of Swords energy and the Four of Cups, it's confirmation of something that, like, I don't want that. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Moving on to Pisces. Last zodiac. All right. We didn't do too bad today as far as timing. For Pisces spirit. Okay. For Pisces spirit. All right. So you may be kind of confused too by some messages you received. Okay. From someone you see as toxic. Okay. You got this. Who got this? Sagittarius got something similar. Okay. Okay. Friends. Could be, trying to support you. Well, I don't know. Just take time to relax. That's what's on the bottom. Take time to relax. Rest and relax. What's coming in for Pisces this weekend, Spirit? Please make it clear. What's coming in for Pisces this weekend? Days, weeks. For real. And it's because of lies, deception, secrecy. Okay. Know your worth. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We'll go here. For Pisces spirit. So you might be, making a judgment to close out a cycle. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Queen of Wands energy and the Six of Swords. You may be in an energy where you're feeling good enough where you're ready to move on to something better. Why is days and weeks here as the energy that's coming in for Pisces this weekend, Spirit? Please make it clear. It's a little bland, a little vague, vague. Days and weeks. Okay. Maybe it's taking you too long to end a connection. Ten of Swords energy and the Lovers. It's ending a connection. Maybe it's been days and weeks. Either you're taking days and weeks to end a connection, or it's been days and weeks since you ended a connection. Okay. Because the Knight of Swords energy and the Four Swords. The Knight of Swords energy is assertion, right? It's like being certain. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's like Spirit needs you to be sure about something so you can heal, because you're holding back from an Emperor. Okay, maybe you've been taking days and weeks to end a connection. I don't know. All right, why is days and weeks here for Pisces? The King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and the King of Wands. So Spirit's like, yeah. The King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles is a masculine energy that is procrastinating, okay? And blocking. And blocking a Queen of Swords that may be actually hurt by this block, this rejection. It may be feeling like an energy of rejection. So it's almost giving like, okay, you're taking days and weeks to end a connection and make a maybe a tough decision, because that's what the King of Swords does. Because the King of Wands is procrastinating, or the masculine energy is procrastinating at taking action. Why is days and weeks here as an energy that's coming in for Pisces this weekend? Yeah, okay. 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Okay. It requires you to make a decision. So you're taking days and weeks to end a connection because you have to make a decision to let the past go. And maybe that causes you stress, that's really bothering you. And it's because the Queen of Wands wants to move things into a better state. But the Queen of Wands is a conflict, 5 of Wands, to a relationship, 4 Wands, that you're manifesting. Like, seriously. Like, that's what it's saying. Okay. So this is to the masculine energy of the Pisces. You're taking days and weeks to end a connection. Spirit wants you to be clear, okay, and make a decision to let the past go, because you are sabotaging the situation. This is all because of lies and deception and secrecy. Why is this here for Pisces Spirit? It's what's coming in this weekend. Yeah. Whatever these lies, whatever the lies, deception, and secrecy is, Spirit's asking you to take a break from that. Okay, you need to recover from that. Whatever's causing you to maybe not believe in something. Okay, Spirit wants you to know your worth. You have something new coming in. It's like you don't believe in it. It's like, I feel like, because then we see that energy of time to rest and relax. You might need to take a break from something so you can see things clearly, because with the 4 of Pentacles energy, is holding you back from choosing a path. It's holding you back from going in a different direction. Okay. All right. Why is lies, deception, and secrecy here for Pisces? Yeah. The devil's keeping you stuck. Okay. The devil with the Hangman energy is like, the devil is something that's keeping you stuck. Okay. The Page of Swords energy and the Knight of Coins. Spirit's like, and you know it is. Like, Page of Swords energy and the Knight of Coins is like, and you know it's holding you up. Okay. You need to look at something differently. You need to recover from this. Okay. It might be necessary for you to take a break from this. Right. Because it's making you question yourself even. Okay, it's making you question yourself. Why is lies, deception, secrecy here for Pisces? The Knave of Coins and the Two of Swords. There is an offer that you are avoiding, okay, because you are waiting for maybe someone to not be hurt anymore. Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, and Temperance. It's like I'm waiting for the feminine energy to not be hurt no more. Okay? I'm waiting for them to say they're okay with it. You know? Mm-hmm. But Spirit's like, you're going to have to make a definite decision. Okay? If you want this to work. Okay? And Spirit's like, and you're ready to do so. It's time. Okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo. All right? But whatever it is weighing heavy on you. Okay? 10 of Wands energy. Spirit's like, listen, this is what you want. Star energy. But you are letting fear impact you. Okay? Yeah. Knight of Cups and 5 of Cups. All right. So it's an offer that you're avoiding. You need a break from this devil energy. Could be a Capricorn, but it's definitely saying you need to take a break from a connection that's probably like, you know, not the best for you. Okay, because there is an opportunity, an offer here that you are avoiding. It's like you're waiting for someone to not be mad no more. You're waiting for someone to, you know, not be hurt no more. You're taking days and weeks to end the connection. All right. So that's what I have for you, Shug. I hope this helped. I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Please hit the like button. It's right there. Comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Share. Send it to your friends. Post it to social media. And subscribe so you know when I post. Miss you guys already. Bye.